This summer, P51 Pictures will present its first ever feature film called The Dream Garden. It's a coming-of-age story about believing in the impossible.
And the cool thing about it, it was filmed almost entirely right here in Bellingham. Come with us as we go behind the scenes for a sneak peek.
We got sick and tired of the news always being so negative. There are too many amazing, positive things going on right here in Whatcom County. That's where we come in. We're all about the brighter side, the silver lining. This is Talk It Up TV.
I have director of The Dream Garden, Bellingham.Here with us today.
The film starts out, you learn something that happened about 60, 70 years earlier in this small town where the movie takes place. There was a lot of controversy around this particular event that happened back in 1942, right around the time the war was going on. There was a man that lived in this town, kind of in the haunted house, if you will, on the hill that most believed to be practicing wizardry.
Andy, the director, and I were in a couple acting classes together. At one point, one day, he just came up to me and he said, "Hey, Dad, you know, I'm doing this film. Would you like to be an actor in this movie?" And so, of course, I said yes. We
flash forward to present day, where our main two protagonists, this boy and this girl, stumble upon evidence that certain events might have actually taken place. The main girl decides that this is in fact real, and she's going to go find out why and what happened and get to the bottom of it. And we have the boy who plays kind of the reasoning member of the audience who questions everything she does, so if the audience were to say, well, that's not possible, he brings that up.
We went to this beautiful house in Seattle. We had all these lights rigged up outside of it to make it look like it was daytime even when it was nighttime. And so I had to go into this room for emotional preparation. I was working steadily, trying hard to do this, and like, I don't know, a minute later, Colin, the producer, comes in, and he's wearing the Steadicam rig that they built, and he comes in and he's wielding it like it's the machine gun from Aliens. He said, "Check it out, it's like a machine gun from Aliens." And then he turns around and he's, you know, leaves the room singing, you know, "You can dance if you wanna, you can leave it." I can't count on all my fingers how many times I nearly died. And that makes it a really good shoot.
Once we were done shooting, then post-production comes into play.
A lot of what you hear when you're watching a movie is actually re-recorded. It's not captured on set. The only thing that's captured on set that's useful is the dialogue, really. So what I do is I re-record all the sounds that you hear, and then I take those sounds, edit them up so they actually sync up with the picture.
And the first cut of our film was probably about 3.5 hours long, in which case we trimmed it down to 3 hours, then to 2.5 hours, and you do test screenings to see what people think, and you keep cutting it down, and our goal was to get it under 2 hours. To date, there's been about 350 people that have worked on the project, be it extras, cast, makeup artists, lighting students. We had a lot of classes from Western that came out and worked on it. When we first started working on the film, we started seeking out locations to shoot. We had to get permission from City Hall, a lot of business owners, police department, fire department. People were great. Everybody was great. I knew this was probably a location that hadn't been saturated by Hollywood yet, and people were willing to help. We didn't want to go the traditional route of a normal independent film with sex, drugs, violence. Everybody does that. We've seen it 10,000 times. We wanted to do something that could truly, if we did it right, emulate a large budget film. That we wanted to mimic a multi-million-dollar film with very little. I've grown up loving adventure films and coming-of-age films. And so I knew I wanted to present this story with that type of spin on it.
Annie, can you believe how much goes on behind the scenes to make a movie?
Nope, I had no idea, Bob. I know you guys are dying to watch The Dream Garden, so premiering this summer at a local theater near you, you can watch it.
And you can see the official trailer at thedreamgardenmovie.com, and you can like them on Facebook.
Thanks for watching Talk It Up TV.
Action.
Oh! I didn't do anything, I was just looking at her. There is nothing. It's here. That'll lose.
We're close.
We're not close. We're here, and there's nothing.
It's here. We didn't come all the way down here to find nothing.